Angelo Trujillo making the walk here as he hunts for the third win of his professional career. Went 4-6 as an amateur, now entering his 7th pro fight tonight. Came up short to Josh Van at Fury FC 60. Wants to put on a show tonight in a building that is electric. I know it's Sunday afternoon, guys, but man, this feels as big as any fight night. My first Fury show. What a great place and a great time this is.
Oh yeah, we're used to these Sunday fights. And man, Trujillo, he is I'm not gonna call him a one-round fighter, but man, his first round is always his craziest round. I'm excited for this one.
We'll see what he can do.
He wanted to note he does have a bare-knuckle boxing match on his record as well that he recently did, so wanted to make sure we noted that. He's ready for everything.
We'll see what he can do with the gloves on tonight.
Please welcome to the red corner, Micah White.
Well, they call this kid Dynamite, and the hype is large. You can hear everyone coming alive here inside Imagine Venues. The #1 ranked amateur in the state of Texas. Texas is the size of countries, so to be the #1 amateur, I mean, look at that. Pyro, your first pro fight, and you're walking like the greatest of all time right now.
Yeah, the production here is amazing. Micah White, you know, all the hype like you were talking about, it's real. The kid is a very talented striker, has a phenomenal ground game, had a very successful amateur career, collecting a couple belts along the way. This kid is very highly anticipated here in his pro debut.
Yeah, he's still so young, and it's funny, I interviewed him for maybe like his last 3 or 4 amateur fights, and I'm like, when are you going pro? When are you going pro? When are you going pro? He's finally going pro. He's only 21 years old. I think them allowing him to become seasoned in the cage before they debut was a great choice. And man, I'm really excited to see what he can do now as a professional with these longer rounds. Pay attention to the wrestling of Micah White, as that is his A game, but his striking and his submission grappling is no B game. I mean, this kid's good everywhere.
You mentioned the longer rounds. We'll see what he can do. He also has a longer reach than his opponent by about 5 inches. Angelo Trujillo doing push-ups in the corner.
Keeping himself warm. We talked earlier about, you know, being the first guy to walk out. You got to wait for the other guy to get greased up, get patted down. Making the most of that time.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you guys, Trujillo will start fast. His wins have come in the first round, fast finishes. I mean, the first minute of this fight, I think, is going to be the craziest.
Well, Angelo Trujillo will welcome Texas's #1 ranked amateur to the pro ranks tonight inside the Fury cage as Micah White is ready to go here at Fury Challenger Series 11. For our official introductions of this flyweight fight, we go to Wayne Leggett.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by SheathUnderwear.com, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC flyweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 3 inches tall, and he weighed in at 123.2 pounds. Fighting out of Grand Junction, Colorado. Today, he looks for his 3rd win as a pro. Here is Angelo Trujillo. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 124.6 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas. Today, he makes his professional debut. This is Micah Dynamite White. Your referee in charge of the action, Patrick Patla.
Flyweights ready to go inside the Fury cage. It is Micah Dynamite White making his pro debut against Angelo Trujillo. TJ DeSantis, Cody Owens, Alex Barona live tonight inside Imagine Venues, Houston, Texas, the site of Fury Challenger Series 11.
Micah coming out, getting that jab working, looking to try to set the pace. Looks like he's trying to control the center of the cage early on. We talked about, though, Trujillo, quick starter.
Yeah, look for like a power side hook of Trujillo. A measure. He's staying low. He doesn't want to get taken down and put on his back against Micah.
Micah with a question mark kick there.
Oh, beautiful takedown there by Micah White.
And that first rear side power punch that Trujillo threw, Micah was ready. I mean, that was a lightning quick double leg.
Looking like a pro tonight is Micah White here in this half guard position. Mentioned 21 years old, had a 9-fight amateur run, and he's fought a ton of times here with Fury. And you know, it's great to see a guy look so comfortable with all the pomp and circumstance of a pro fight, and Micah White is playing the part quite well.
Yeah, we've got to watch him grow up inside this Fury cage and really develop into the fighter that you're witnessing right now in front of us. Now he's got back control, double hooks, looking for some big shots, but he's really developed into quite the fighter, looking to make that successful pro debut finally.
Yeah, Trujillo's gonna have to roll or just do something. I mean, sitting posted up there, he just had no chance of escaping. He's gotta protect his neck. I mean, like obviously and naturally here. It's a lot of time to work. Micah's got many rear naked choke wins in his amateur career. He's out-grappled some really good grapplers, and honestly, made it look easy a couple of times.
Body triangle engaged, very difficult to deal with that.
You mentioned White's amateur run, 3 submission victories. And we talked about Trujillo being, you know, a dynamic, exciting, you know, first-round fighter. Forced to be defensive through the first 2 minutes here. It's all Micah White.
Yeah, I think Trujillo knew what he had, you know, when signing the contract for this fight. He was patient, he was staying low. But the moment he tried to dish out a power punch, Micah just changed levels, hit the double leg. And I'm not surprised that he's not been able to get topside since, because Micah White's grappling is that good.
He's got this body triangle, too, as he hammers down some strikes here from this back ride.
Yeah, Trujillo needs to keep moving here. Sitting up like that, just going to continue to take that damage. Got to continue moving. Does need to try and deal with that body triangle. Doing the right thing now, coming to the side of the body triangle, but still so difficult to deal with. Alex, we talk about there's really no navigatable direct path to get out of that. It's got to be a mixture of a lot of different things for you to deal with that body triangle.
Yeah, there are like techniques to try to make them unlock it or break it, but they're inconsistent. Nice little elbow there from Micah White. If my classic back escapes are just not working, I will just perpetually rotate. Make the guy behind you transition, and hopefully in the transition hit an escape. Micah White's got the choking on
underneath the chin
under the
here.
chin. I mean, he's got a palm-to-palm grip. That is choking Trujillo. He needs to get a lock.
Now
There's the lock, and there's
That's
the tap.
gonna be it.
Micah
Dynamite! Micah White victorious in his pro debut. Rear naked choke stoppage of Angelo Trujillo. And the crowd in Houston coming alive. They like what they see in the young man, Micah Dynamite White. Wow.
Micah able to get to his game early on, gets to the back, able to soften him up with some blows, rides the transition out, sneaks that arm underneath the chin. Very shortly after that, we see the tap.
He's got the nickname Dynamite, which rhymes with his last name, White, but he looked dynamite tonight.
Absolutely, I agree with you there. Rightfully given that nickname. The kid does have explosive hands, which we have seen previously, but using his grappling game here in this fight to get the job done. See repping the Guam flag there.
You know, you mentioned his explosive hands. Didn't necessarily see those tonight, but explosive double leg. Great entry on the takedown. And Cody, when he took over the fight, he did just that. He never let go.
No, once he got the fight to the ground, he was able to shift it into the high gear, eventually get ahead of his opponent, navigated himself to a submission win.
What a night. Now 1-0 as a pro is Micah White. For the official time of the stoppage, we got to Wayne Leggett.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes. 3 minutes, 13 seconds into the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out to career nation show, Micah Dynamite White.
Hi guys, I'm here with Micah White. Micah, a lot of people, myself included, we're always asking, when are you going pro? You won so many amateur titles. You finally went pro. You're 1-0. Tell us, how does it feel to be undefeated as a professional?
First and foremost, man, all the glory and honor. God, man, it's been fun to be in it felt good, man. Sergio, the commentator, and I've been doing this since I was 5 years old, but I just want to really take my time. I had to put some size on before going pro, and the time is right. We're taking over 2024. Let's go.
A true tactician on the ground. Let's look at the big screen. They're going to replay your finish. You time that double leg on his back. Walk us through the finish.
Yeah, man, I knew he would give up the back. I didn't want to hunt for the choke too much, but I can tell when I started punching, he would open up. So
just kept the pressure with the punches and the strikes. He opened up, and the choke was there.
Man, a true flawless victory. When can we expect you to fight again?
You know, I just want to take my time with the game. I want to be active. I want to take the right fights, smart fights. I'm only 21 years old, and just do it right. But quick shout out, all my sponsors who helped me out, especially Inkbox, RB Cattle, everybody, all the detailing companies. I appreciate you guys. Shout out my boys in Covina, Tommy Montoya for this beautiful ink. Thank you guys. Dynamite out.
Micah White, your winner. You guys make some noise.
Micah Dynamite White, now 1-0 as a pro, came in as the #1 ranked amateur